You know, just dash it off.
Well, on that note.
There we go. This
First Exchange podcast. Because it was kind of like quick fire questions, but one of the questions that I had was, let me find it. What is your favourite lyric of a song? What is your favourite lyric of a song?
I've got millions. You have
to pick a favourite.
I've quoted song lyrics you didn't even know. I've quoted song lyrics in this interview about 3 or 4 times.
We're not listening to the same music.
But what I'm saying is, some quotes that I live by would be a song lyric.
Right, go on, tell me. Let me try and guess. I'm trying to remember now what you said.
I said something. If I said it, I mean it. I said it on purpose. That's a song lyric.
Whose lyric is that?
Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper. Oh, I do know Chance the Rapper. Is your son named after Chance the Rapper?
No, he's not. He's not. Even though, so the mother of Chance, the mother of both my kids, in fact, she said Chance. I said no. I said to her, come with me with the
names.
Because anything I said was no straight away anyway. She was coming up with mad ones. So I went, just keep coming with me.
Yeah.
And then,
can you give us a mad name that you suggested that you didn't use?
What I suggested? Yeah, no, I wasn't coming up with mad ones. She was coming up with one. She was coming up with like London. I'm from London, you idiot. Camden. You're stupid. Let me call him Sheffield. Oh, you can't do that. Do you know what I mean?
Call him Dublin. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Some nonsense like that. Willow.
I like Chance though.
Shit like that.
I like Chance.
But she said Chance. That was a yes, and it didn't even dawn on me. But then Chance, the rapper, his real name, I'm a big fan of his. Anyway, that's why it's kind of mad.
Okay.
Chancellor Bennett is his name. So I then said, oh, we'll call him Chancellor, and Chance for short, because that's the old English. It's an old English name. Chancellor.
Yeah.
And she said no, so yeah, it's Chance.
Chance is a lovely name.
Yeah, that's his name.
What was the other one? Who are you listening to? Who is like Sonny Edwards' top 3 listens?
Right now.
Can you spit us a rhyme?
I can spit loads.
Go on, give us a spit.
Let me have a look at my phone. This will help me.
Do you want me to spit a rhyme?
Phone. I had
in West Philadelphia, born and raised in a playground, I went to spend most of my days chilling out, relaxing, acting all cool, and I was shooting some meatballs outside at cool. When a couple of guys, they were up to no good, started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got one little fight, my mom got scared. Said you're moving with your auntie and uncle in my there.
Yeah, no,
thank you.
I do know that.
10 years in the music industry, top selling album.
I've got something I'm gonna do.
Okay, you realise it's cheating now that you're going off your phone, right?
No, what I'm doing is the quote I put today, seeing as we're on that, I'm gonna say that's my favourite one. It's my quote of the day.
Right.
I'm the best at my age. No fibs who can flow like this. Fuck off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go again.
I'm the best at my age.
Yeah.
No fibs. Who else can flow like this? Fuck off.
No fibs. Fibs is a very old school way of saying a lie.
Yeah, of course. But
telling a fib. Okay. Well, while we're
I got loads. But honestly,
okay.
But one of one for the actual question.
Yeah.
Same city, same friends. If you're looking for me. You know what I mean?
Same city, same friends. If you're looking for me.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Drake. That means if you're looking for me, I'll be the same city and I'll be the same people.
I'm all about Drake now that I found out that he's dating someone 10 years older than him.
Who's he dating?
The basketballer's mother. I'm looking at Danielle, our producer, like as if she's going to know the answer. He's dating and she's so beautiful.
Yeah, he can date who he wants, don't it?
He's Drake. He can do what he wants.
So would you like someone 10 years younger than you, Lydia? Is that what you're saying? Is that a hint for the... That seemed like a hint. Let me look at the camera. It seemed like a hint if you're watching this, anyone. I'm not going to ask your age live on air. That's rude.
It's my birthday on Saturday.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it is. You said that like you didn't already have my gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My present is my present.
Yeah, you keep saying that all day, but unfortunately I'm a Leo and it's not good enough. You're going to have to do better than that, Sonny Edwards. To answer your question, which I won't shy away from, I don't go off of it.
Don't come up with
shut up.
Mad
shut up.
I know what you're going to say.
What am I going to say?
You go off the circadian
circadian rhythms.
12 years old.
No, circadian rhythms, Sonny Edwards
so is this what you're getting off though? Is this right? Am I right?
No, I go off of energy. It's vibes. It's
so you don't
people.
Go off age?
I'm obviously not going to date a 10-year-old. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, but no.
At 18, it stops. You know what I mean? At 18, from that moment, it doesn't matter about age.
No, obviously, there is a certain point where you're like, okay, this is a child, like, or someone who hasn't had life experience. But in my experience, I've met people who are considerably younger than me that you just vibe with. And you're like, I would date someone 10 years older than me.
Trust me, young boy got stamina too,
what?
That's the real reason, all of this.
What?
I'm not trying to hear
what? Say that again.
I said young boys got stamina too, innit? So that makes sense. Listen, 10 years younger than them sharks.
My dad could watch this, so I'm not answering.
Not for you. I'm not saying for you. I'm just saying. In general, that's why Drake's girl's probably gone 10 years younger. Them boy got stamina than them young boys.
It's have to get real hot in here all of a sudden, isn't it? Phew. Anyway, enough about me. This is about you, Sonia. Well, would you date someone 10 years older than you?
Do you know what? Funnily enough, yeah.
You better be careful now. With this
but do you know what? I have never really gone for too much older than my old age range, and that's just because anytime a woman comes, like I've had it, usually on like holidays when I did Marbella, it happened all the time.
Yeah.
You know, like you have the older women. Yeah, but you have the old women. I'm young boy. I look young. Like so, even though I'm 25, as I live and stand, I don't not look that. So to these women, especially if I've had a shave and I'm not like as bummy as I am.
Yeah.
I look what 20, 21.
Right.
I'd say.
Yeah.
I'm small as well. They'll just hound me, and they make me feel intimidated. I'll be real.
Can I say something to you? You told me that I'm intimidating.
You are, and I meant that when I said it.
I don't like that.
In a bad
I don't
way.
feel that I'm intimidating. Why? How am I intimidating?
Intimidating, isn't it? Just
because I am like in
don't get me wrong,
business.
I like a powerful woman, but you're just intimidating naturally. I think naturally,
Is
not
that
like
a
I sit
bad
there
thing?
like scared. Nah, but I feel like when someone meets you straight away, like if they're gonna find any woman intimidating, not many of you are really intimidating. Let's be real. Not like to the point where I'm gonna sat there like, let me leave now because I think my phone's not gonna come home with me. Do you know what I mean? You're not intimidating.
Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna rob your phone.
But some women, I don't know, they just have a different mentality, and they might be onto things more. They might be them types that question you more. Let's go. Type of things like that.
Yes.
And it's a whole blanket of why I'd say you was intimidating. But I do think I find, what I mean, this is away from this conversation.
Yeah.
When like these women are grabbing me and having fun with me, do you know what I mean? Yeah. In a club, I'm talking about. Yeah. I find it intimidating. I don't like it. But I don't like the strip club because I don't like women coming up and talk to me first.
When you're in the strip club?
Because obviously, if you go strip club, which I don't go too often, I don't really go at all actually.
It's been a while.
Hands up, whoa, go away, man. This is not like, no, I like to do the whole eye contact thing. Oh, we've looked at each other 2-3 times. I don't get rejected because I don't really shoot my shot. I just let our universes.
Because I don't really shoot my shot.
I just let our universe connect. So if for whatever reason we're gonna find ourselves, like I might have clocked eyes with this girl 45 minutes ago, an hour and a half ago. I'm not gonna bowl over there. I'm not one of them. Man,
yeah, well, this is a very interesting thing because I am of an age that I remember when we used to go out and it wasn't online dating, it wasn't Facebook or Instagram. We used to go out, you'd be at the bar.
And you have to first, you have to break ice.
Yeah, you're at the bar, you're queuing up and someone is next to you and you're like, all right. And it's all eye contact and it's all like just...
I don't like breaking ice and falling through. I like someone sliding. Do you know what I mean? Like slipping, like gently, like gentle pressure to be there now.
Yeah.
And now,
but
we both know.
You have a thing at the bar, it's a bit of a like blah blah. It's like, the barman goes to serve him. He's like, no, you go ahead. You're like, okay. And then you leave. And then later on, you're having a dance or he walks past you. But Lydia, and then he's like, all right. You're like, yes, like, yeah.
But this is where we're different. What I'm going to say.
Go on.
Because that story started, you got to see it at a bar, innit?
You're not going to be at the bar.
We're at the table, man. We don't drink it from the bar.
Oh, we sure? I'm at the bar and I'm doing shots. Star, man. That's where we're different.
We're not at the bar, man. So that's not going to happen. You're like,
actually, when we were on our family drinks night,
yeah,
I got to experience.
Oh no, things weren't even open then. You should have come out the week after when things.
Well, no, because I learnt my lesson the first time I went out. So I was in bed for about 6 days after our family night out.
Yeah, I can't come out with the boys, man. It gets reckless.
Right. Anyway, so we'll go on, and this is our little it's like kind of like a quick fire round. It's like a little, who would you least like to be locked in a room with? Don't get me shut down on my first episode.
No, I was gonna say my baby mum, but that's out of order. So
no, come on.
Nah, that was just
you're
a joke.
You're just being one of the boys there.
You know when something pops in your head and it sounds funny straight away?
Yeah,
that's why I didn't say it. That's why I laughed at myself.
Okay.
But no, who would I like to be in a room with?
Worst person you could think of to be locked in a room with?
Shane McGuigan, man.
Okay.
He's a waste, man.
I don't know.
You don't know Shane McGuigan?
I know who he is, of course, but I've never met him. I don't know him.
Oh yeah, they left Ireland very early, didn't they? They don't really go Ireland no more, do they?
Okay, so Shane McGuigan.
Shane McGuigan. I don't like him.
Okay.
He's at the top of my hit list.
Okay. We don't need to go into why that is.
Yeah, it would be a long time.
Okay. It's for the second podcast episode. One person you would want to go on holidays with.
If I had one, my girlfriend.
Sonny.
Vacation, man.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Applications for after my fight, because
we're in camp now and we're world champ.
Yeah,
this is world champ camp, folks. Your most used swear word.
I use a lot of them.
Which one would you most commonly go to?
Probably fuck, I'm a fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Fuck's sake.
And I know that from when my son starts repeating certain things.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But usually only got sake. That was a good one.
Sake.
Yeah, so you didn't get the fuck.
Okay, sake. Yeah, well, let me know that.
We'd go, sake.
Oh,
that's what
his chance.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a beautiful
Well,
child.
not my 4-month-old one.
Yeah. He's like, fuck's sake. Fucking hell. 4 months old here. Feed me, motherfucker.
Trust me.
Oh, I shouldn't be swearing like this. Anyway. This is my favourite one.
This is the last one?
No.
So why didn't you put that as the last one? If it's your favourite
Okay, I'll keep it. Fire with the... This is not the good one.
Not your favourite one?
No. Fire with the brightest future. Can't be a friend or a stablemate.
Yeah, but most people are my friend in boxing.
You can't choose them. Like, don't say to me, Lyndon Arthur, because, like, that's what I expect you to say.
No, I'd say myself above him.
Poor Lyndon. Go on. Fire who has the brightest future.
Give me a criteria. They amateur, are they pro, are they under firefights? You need to give me some.
Someone who's up and coming. Maybe like between 5 and 10 fights.
Professional fighter,
signed to a well-known promotion that all the opportunities are been put in front of them, and there's a big opportunity that they could do something in the sport.
Yeah, well, there's very few of them people that you described that I wouldn't class as a friend in some way. So
Right, go on, I'll let you have a friend then.
Dalton Smith, one of them. He's going to be my DAZN pick. Dennis McCann is going to be my BT pick.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do a wild card.
Ooh.
Expect this one. He didn't. From off them shows. That one's a friend.
You can say.
Now, do you know who I think is going to be a good fighter? And he's not even had his debut yet. But Pete McGraw, I think he's going to be.
Yes, well, it's just been announced.
All them GB boys, man, they're wicked, man.
Yes.
They're good.
Eddie Hearn, Matchroom DAZN just announced that he would make.
They didn't announce that they signed him, though, and I found that interesting. Maybe they didn't, I missed it, but they didn't announce they signed him, just that he's having his debut, and that would be a very smart move, and one that I'd appreciate if it's gone how I think. I've not spoken to him, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if he's took a debut and not signed to a promoter, from the position he's in, he's smart.
He is smart.
He's a smart kid.
He is a smart kid.
If he's done that. But he might have signed. So this might be all...
To someone who's not a fighter and not in the industry, why is that a smart move?
Because he's coming off the Olympics. Yeah, he didn't medal. Perhaps he was one of the medal favourites.
Yeah.
But he's fighting in a hometown, big show, short notice, kind of ish. It's in October, so straight into it. Getting your debut on a big platform. And then seeing what you bring in, seeing where you go from there.
Perfect.
Well, if you signed his contract for the next 2-3 years...
Yeah.
On before you know what you're bringing in, he might, you never know, Pete McGraw might be bringing $100,000 worth of tickets, but he signed a deal where he's getting $6,000 a fight, and then he gets 10% of that, so he's getting $16,000 when he's generating however many, you know what I mean? You just don't know.
Exactly.
But he's gonna have an idea, so it'll be good.
There you go. Sonny Edwards, the boxing manager, just made an entrance into the room, and how lovely for you to join us.
Advisor, I like.
Advisor. Right, we'll roll with that. The pound for pound best superhero of all time.
Superhero.
You heard me correctly. Superhero. Sonny Edwards.
Well, Doctor Strange is definitely got to be up there.
Right.
Because, you know what I mean, he time, universe, he can just do whatever he wants.
Yes.
Ant-Man, believe it or not, is arguably up there. He's not even an old one I'm talking about. Ant-Man, because he was one of the most fundamental parts in the end game. Because by the press of a button, he can fit through materials, and the press of another button, he can go big again.
Yes.
So he could go into someone and explode them if he wanted to.
Very useful. If you were going to be a superhero, what would be your power?
I don't know, because you could just be like Superman, where you got everything basically, innit?
I don't know if I think that Superman is the be all and end all.
Do you not think? I feel like he was created as the perfect superhero.
I was thinking about who I wanted to choose, and I wanted to choose Catwoman, but she's not a superhero.
So you just want to do the whole woman thing,
I want to be in leather.
Do you know who the best one is? You don't know who she is, I bet. Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel is with the blue and the yellow catsuit.
So the woman, yeah? You're talking about the woman. Yeah. And she turns into like a phoenix.
Yes.
Yeah, she's insane. She's insane. She's like but she's so strong that she didn't even care enough about what was going on in the earth. That like she just did her thing. Like it weren't even a big deal to her because she was moved like transcended. A man. Yeah, she moved like a man. She moved like a man. She thought there was better men over on that planet and then just skipped off to another universe because she could do that.
There we go.
That's it.
What would be my super? I would infiltrate minds, I think.
Infiltrate minds?
Yeah.
Like Mr. X star, isn't it?
In Mr. X Star, like get into your mind and control your body.
He's telepathic, so he could do all of that.
Oh, telepathy.
Then again, I don't know to the point of just controlling your body, but he could do a hell of a lot.
Let's see. Okay. All right, this is a good one. Biggest fear.
Mediocrity.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a fear of being average, man.
Yeah, me too.
I just want to stand out. Even if I stand out for being bad, I just want to stand out.
You just want to be different.
I don't mind dressing when people think I don't know how to dress or...
You look very smart to me
tonight, yeah. But some people I'm not. Some people I'm a 5'3" white boy and from England wearing a basketball top with a shirt underneath it. And creases.
Would they have a problem with that?
Yeah, some people do, and I've got creases in cargo trousers that I didn't buy. I got for free. So
that was the look.
For certain people, I look a certain
Well, I don't think you're
That's
mediocre
the beauty of this life.
all.
It's all subjective. But carry on.
Here's an interesting question. Weirdest thing a fan has done for you? Can I just say...
We can't use Mr. P's, can we? I mean, the love heart mug with my face on it.
Mr. P is a very important cog in the wheel here at Team Empire.
I'm joking. That was a joke. He's the guy.
He is the guy.
I appreciate it. But the weirdest thing a fan's ever done to me...
Please don't say anything that will implicate yourself.
No. What am I going to say?
I don't know. I was just... Because when I wrote the question, I was like...
if we're going to go that way.
I was like, Jesus.
We could take it there. But we're not going to.
We won't.
Nah, joking.
Because you have children.
You don't do that,
they might
man.
see this in
you don't
15
do that,
years.
man. You don't go near fans. You don't do that. That's a headache. You don't really listen to the Plan B song.
We're not even tempted if a really hot fan came up.
Not really fans. Not like if you not like.
Would
if
you
you're
be worried
them
that
as a fan,
would you be worried that a fan would like try and document?
Not even that. Have you not heard Plan B? She said.
No.
Well then, go on here.
Plan B. She said, "Sing it for me."
I love you, but I love you so.
Yeah.
Said I love you, baby. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, in the message of that, instead of a girl who was a fan, she went crazy, confessed to him his love. He was like, "No, sir, I've got a girl at home." She went to the police, said he got raped. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that might just be a song. I don't know if that was a true story. To what extent?
It's a horrible story.
But that should teach, you know what I mean, the next generations to know if you get to a stage where you've got fans, then be a bit careful because they might not even be fans.
Also, can I just say fame is not everything.
No,
fame is not always cracked up to be.
It's nothing. Fame's nothing. Once that turns off and the TV turns off and your kids being sick on your and calling your dad and telling you to go to the shop,
shit out of the garden.
go ice cream. Yeah, you know, fame means nothing,
You're not
man.
famous.
It's this societal project that went too far. Fame.
Yes.
That's all it is.
That's for next episode. That's where we're going. That's where we're traveling the next journey. Your worst memory from school?
My worst memory from school, probably how I acted towards certain teachers.
Yes.
And like just on like some of them were like my people before and my people after.
Yeah.
But I was very disrespectful at a time. Like I remember bear in mind he's probably bought tickets to half of my fights that he's been able to get to. My history teacher. Shout out Mr. Davies. But and Mr. Walden as well. I did the same thing, kind of similar. I'm a very fierce competitor. I'm very competitive. I just want to compete.
I'm glad to hear it, considering that you're a professional fighter.
And I like winning, right? And I'm not very good at team sports because, I blame people. But you know when there's stuff like refs and things are happening, and my mouth just ran away with me. I told teachers to fuck off, and which is very disrespectful. Got punished for it accordingly. But probably them. I was never. You know what I mean? I passed all my exams. I was never like heartbroken at thing. I went to a boys' school until sixth form, so there weren't even anything like that. So
right.
Well, primary school was mixed, but It weren't even that. We were just boys being boys, just fucking about all the time.
Okay, this is my two favorite questions are the last ones. Worst trait in you that you recognize in yourself, and the worst trait that can be in another person.
Worst trait about me and something that I've been actively trying to work on is I'll be having a conversation and not even listening to what the other person's saying.
Oh, well, I hope to fuck you've been listening to me during this
I've replied like I have, innit?
2 hours.
No, but I just won't take it in. I just won't take it in. Like, I'll be halfway through starting.
Yeah.
And then one thing you said made me think about what I want to reply. But then I can't. And I've got to try and hold that thought whilst hearing what you're saying. Yes. And then I might lose this thought. And now I'm thinking, what was that thought? Then you've said another 3 sentences and I'm lost. Yes. And now it's about the time you're going to ask me and I'm going to answer as if I'd listened the whole time.
Yes, but you weren't.
And I don't like that about me. But it's a part of my...
I'm delighted you're here.
You know, it's a part of my ADHD though. It's a part of my... It's not like intentional. So that's probably my worst trait, but it's not intentional. My worst intentional trait... depends what I say about myself, what other people say about me.
Well, I mean, you can if other people say about you and you recognize it in yourself, then
I'm extremely stubborn and quite difficult to the point of that my tolerance for stuff is very low, and you know what I mean, I'll cut and burn bridges for long periods of time where typically probably other people wouldn't.
Yeah.
If it crosses my sort of moral thing, like I'm very, and I know I'm the reason because I set like sort of principle standard.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Interesting.
And that's difficult. But then
you could take a positive out of that as well, though. You could take a positive out of that.
But other people would probably say that's it's just sunny being.
What is the worst trait that another person can have, in your opinion?
No loyalty. So if they don't have no loyalty.
No loyalty.
Yeah, but blind loyalty is the worst thing you can ever show. In the wrong time, one bit of blind loyalty will miss your trust will go from everyone. Do you know what I mean? So that's why loyalty is a fun one. So you see what I said.
I would rather be too loyal than unloyal.
But who deserves to be who do you deserve to be loyal to? That's all subjective. Because you might be friends with someone for 10 years, but for that 10 years they're getting you in scrapes. Every time you're around them, something's getting broken or fights are happening or you're getting arrested or you're doing drugs or... So what? You can't cut that out of loyalty?
No. Of course, yeah. So there is. So I wouldn't even say that. There's a fine line. I mean more.
I would say before loyalty is like someone being dishonest. Like I'm a big person. Honesty.
Yeah, but honesty comes into loyalty because to be loyal to someone. Yes, it is. To be loyal to someone means to be honest to someone.
Nah,
yeah, it does. It does.
Because
it does.
But someone saying I really don't like you, I'm never going to speak to you again, and then chipping. They're not showing you no loyalty, they're just being honest. Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't. It does in certain circles, and you know, what's that Venn diagram where the things cross over?
Yes.
There's certain areas, but just like I can have a conversation with someone I do not know, never will meet again. But if I feel like we both had a good conversation, open, honest, whatever we wanted to speak about, we spoke about, I'll get more for that. I can have someone in my personal life for months, and if they cross a level of line of honesty, and it doesn't even have to be like something extreme. Like if they just show me that their brain works in a way to lie about something stupid, I'll just cut them off. Like I'm really bad with it. Like just stop speaking to them. Or I'll tell them straight away why that's a lie, and why it's a lie, and then I'll just be like, you know, I don't do it. If I can't trust someone, can't have them around me, and that's.
Oh, I agree with that. We both agree there.
But like I would rather every single I could be getting to know a woman, in a personal and when we're getting into it, we're hashing it out. I want to know if we're getting to if we're doing this, like if we're speaking honestly, we both will think me honestly. If we're both speaking lies, I can speak lies when we want, but let me know that we're kind of keeping it. You know what I mean? What we want to show each other, if that makes sense.
Yes.
But if we're doing the whole honest thing, don't be dishonest because it's long. And once I don't trust someone, I don't trust someone.
Well, once trust is gone. Let me tell you.
I just get rid of the person.
I can't come back.
The whole person disappears on my life.
Good to hear. We agree on that. Okay, last one. Describe yourself in 3 words.
IBF world champion. What?
Yeah! That worked out well for you. Are we after running out of time? Like we're gonna way over time. Yeah, our producer's like, cut it out. Really quickly, I'm just gonna do I have like a little final thing and it's basically quotes, right? And I just want to say the quote and then get your opinion really quickly on it.
Instant reaction on that quote?
Yeah. We'll go with it. Oh, we've gone way over time, but it's the first episode and I'm going to have a glass of wine after this, so...
Cut some stuff out.
I'll have 2 glasses because you can't drink, so I'm going to have a glass for you. Right.
I'll celebrate in my own little way. Don't worry about that.
Okay. You'll be with me in spirit. First one, trust your gut.
What's that? What do you want me to say?
I really don't know where I was going with this.
I don't know how I'm supposed to.
Do you believe in that? That quote does that resonate with you? Do you think?
No.
Would you be like, what? Trust your gut is right,
because your gut can be right, spot on, but it can also be very wrong. The amount of times, especially for someone like me, that thinks like my old man's outside being very loud. But what I'm saying is, what he launched.
You can hear sound outside. It's Sonny Edwards' dad that's chatting to Mr. P from Empire HQ.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, trust your gut. Yeah. So there's been times that, do you know when you think you're one step ahead of a lot of situations?
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll see one step of a path and go.
Yeah.
So now your gut is there.
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily true. You could surmise the whole thing in your head. So now you've gone with your gut and acted a certain way accordingly before you've taken a step back to actually view the bigger picture. Mm-hmm. And I think for me, trusting your gut is important. Yeah. But it's how you react to it and the time of which you react to it. Like, don't just go all full, you know what I mean? Just because I'm trusting my gut. But let your gut sit there. Yeah. And then let it come up, you know what I mean, to your heart. How's it making you feel? Yeah. Then it's in our brain, how we're going to dissect what I'm gutting. You know what I mean? What I'm trusting in my gut. Whatever situation. Let's look at the evidence. Let's look at the behavioural patterns. Let's take it deeper than just, my gut said he's cheating, that's it, bags out. Do you know what I mean? Like, take the step of, you know what I mean, confirming to yourself.
What I'm learning here today, Sonny Edwards, is me and you are very different people. I'm literally like, what does my gut say? What does my intuition say? Oh my God, it says you should do this, and then I've gone and done it. No, like literally jump off the cliff.
I sit and wait on things, me.
No, Lydia just goes, cliff, jump, go. Okay. And before I even think about it, I have jumped.
Question for you. Please. You get a contract put in front of you that they want you to sign. How long does it take you to sign it? If you sign it, do you sign it straight away? Or if you don't, is it never getting signed? Or do you wait 2 weeks? Do you wait a week?
It depends on the contract. Depends on the contract and how badly I want it.
That's bad.
Oh, hang on a minute. I didn't finish it. Don't be judging me on this.
That's bad. What? How badly you want it should make it go longer. If that's not the answer, then that's bad.
That's but I was saying how badly do I want it. That would depend on how much time I'm going to... Like, it's context, right? So if it's something... blah blah, just this, you have to sign a contract. So it's a little thing, but if it was a big life changing, then I'm thinking about it like longer.
You're taking it, sleeping on it a few days.
But
your gut might be like, sign it.
No, my gut would probably be like, what if something this good.
That is with your experience and your maturity.
Yes.
At 18, if you was in the same position.
At 18 I'm signing
and someone said, £500 a month,
you'd go for it. And I'd be like, so I'm definitely a little bit more
so maybe you're not
careful.
As much trust your gut as you think. Maybe because when it comes to something that really... I'm not saying
reassessing my life here.
No, but just not as much as you think. I am. If you take that step to assess the situation, that's so good. It's not a bad thing.
Can I now, for all my business advisory, can I call you?
You can try.
I can try.
Depends if we get through or not.
You're honestly never coming back here again. You're out the door. Okay, second one, because literally everyone in the green room is like,
go home, innit?
Can we actually leave? More money.
It's 9 o'clock, you know.
It is 9 o'clock.
Nearly 10 to. Go on, Karen.
We've been doing this 2.5 hours. I'd like to thank you all for still being here.
They're not still here.
They've gone. Whoever's watching this they've come back like 6 times. Listen, if Joe Rogan can do 4 hours, we can do Bleeding a Couple. We're having too much fun. More money, more problems.
More solutions.
Okay, I can hear that. Work for cause, not applause.
Work for you want, innit?
Come on.
And you know what, at the end of the day, if you're doing the right thing, that word work, what's work?
Exactly. People may doubt what you say, but they will believe what you do.
Yeah, of course. It's easier to, you know what I mean, show someone and tell them something that ain't happening.
Exactly. Follow by example, lead by example.
And stop being too quick to... I used to do this as a kid and as a, young teen, old teen. telling everyone your moves before you make them.
Yeah, very move in secret.
Half of them you don't even make. And I just look like an idiot that says too much.
In everything, move in secret. Absolutely. Okay, the very last one, and we did touch on loyalty, but I have loyalty is ... Finish the sentence for the very last nugget of information, advice, wisdom from Sonny Edwards. Loyalty is...
Royalty. And
I was going to say loyalty is everything. On that note, can I just say thank you very much to everyone, if you're still with us, for watching the First Exchange podcast. I listened to the First Exchange podcast. I was your host, Lydia Des Dolles, and thank you to my guest, world champion Sonny Edwards. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
It was good fun, right?
I would have walked out.
What?
I'd have walked out if I didn't enjoy it. 2.5 hours. I'm on a date. I'm on a date. It's a first date, you know.
Really? In here?
Yeah, I'm joking. I don't know.
Freaking hell, Jesus. But I'm glad that I'm not on your ex list. Not your ex. Not on your ex list. Not on your ex or your sex list. Your ex. What did you say? Your blacklist. Your media blacklist. So thank you for being here. And you're going to have to come back. We might have to do this a little bit more often.
Of course.
Do you want to thank your sponsors?
I ain't got enough time. Shout out Empire.
Yes, thank you, Team Empire.
Shout out to the staff in the building holding it down till 10 to 9. We appreciate you. I know we've got places to be.
Absolutely, we're getting out of here.
I know there's certain people here got dogs at home. You know what I mean? Couple of little, what are they? Pugs,
yes.
They're going hungry right now.
Pugs need to be fed.
We need to get home and feed them.
Yes.
But yeah, apart from that, I ain't got much more.
Thank you very much. And lastly, I have to say congratulations. I know we've said it before, but world champion, world title. You're one of the very few that have reached that status. So congratulations.
No, I appreciate it.
And we look forward to your next outing.
Thank you.
See you soon. Sonny Edwards for the First Exchange podcast.